say best for last, but it's been reminded it's not always true in this instance. So we'll see what happens. So here, I'm talking about Square. I had to throw Huey Lewis in the news in there, right? Because you don't have a title like this and skip a 1980s song. So, as Ben talked about a little bit about Purdue Club Chicago, I'm the vice president there. We're the oldest club. We were founded in 1890, so we've had a long history of roots. I also want to recognize my fellow team leaders, Jason Dahlman and Chris LaBuda, as well as John Simpson, a former president, who are here with me today. So, what is Square? Square Company, the website is squareup.com. It was founded in 2009 in San Francisco, another one of those .coms in the Silicon Valley. Founded by, you guys heard of Twitter before? So this is co-founded by a guy named Jack Dorsey. After he got bored with Twitter, moved on to something else. And the best part is, it enables anyone to accept credit cards anywhere. Now, how many of you guys deal with money with your clubs? All of you should be raising your hands, right? How many times do you have someone say, hey, do you take credit cards? At an event even? Okay, that's an important feature to have. So Square, private company, valued over $1 billion. So if they go public, get in on this one. How do you get started with it? Basically, there's something called a Square Reader, which is this little thing I'm holding right here. It works via headphone jack. Now the reason they did it via headphone jack is, if you made it just for iPhones, all the Android users can't use it on their Android, and they also pay Apple a royalty fee. By going through the head jack, it processes it using audio signals that are encrypted, and then sending and processing the credit card, and you get instant payment, instant verification. Two ways to get it. First way, both ways are free, by the way. One way is more indirectly free, but via mail, you go squareup.com, you request a reader. Now, if you have multiple officers in your group, for instance, I have one, my president and my treasurer also have them, you can request an additional one every 2 weeks, no charge. Other option is, if you really want to get started today, go to a local store, Best Buy, Walgreens, Walmart. They're $10 there. What happens is once you sign up, you give them the code, and they credit your account of the $10. Now the details. What you're going to do is you're going to give it your bank information, similar to sign up for a PayPal account or to verify a direct deposit. Whether it be your personal account, or I recommend if your club has a company checking account. If you haven't done it yet, I strongly recommend it for liability reasons, as well as it's just an easier way to keep track of your expenses when you're going to the next officer transition. You get a free app on the iPhone, iPad, or Android. Best part is there's no merchant accounts, there's no contracts, there's no monthly fees, there's no per swipe. It's a flat 2.75% per swipe. And it takes all major credit cards, especially American Express, which if you guys work with merchant accounts, they usually charge a premium for that. It's the same rate across the board. And the best part is, unlike PayPal, sometimes it takes up to 36 hours, you have to transfer it in to your account. Next day deposit's automatically within 24 hours from Square. So, once you get the money in there, this is the analytics. This is a snapshot that I took from our Purdue Club of Chicago account. Gives you a graphical representation of where your money's coming in, as well as a breakdown of the transactions for that day. So one day, we had something called the Big Ten 10K up in Chicago. We sell t-shirts to raise money for our scholarship fund. So we sold $335 worth of t-shirts. 10 of them, and breaks down to what the fees were. So for $335, you only pay about just over $6 in fees. And again, to not deal with cash, not take checks and everything, it's just a simple cashless society type thing. It also shows your recent transactions as well. It even breaks down to what size, and it's a men's or women's t-shirt in your inventory.
And the fees can actually be charged to your due sharing account.
Right.
So as part of your expenses.
So what we're going to do is, we're going to show you exactly how this works. So hopefully it'll work. Put this down. If I hold the microphone. So what happens is, if you guys mostly have iPhones, Androids, iPads.
No.
So is it okay if I put this down for now, or? What you're going to do is, you're going to open up the app, and I would have done this with a plugin, but Apple hasn't released a new connector for their new iPhone yet, so I gotta be ahead of the game there. There's a Square app you download, touch it, and it opens up the Square. See there's zeros there, I enter my payment. Now most of the other devices have a headphone jack on the top, but this one plugs in the bottom. It's the new design. I plug it in, and it pops up the little sound, hey, I know the reader's there, I can talk to, I know what's going on. So in this instance, let's say I sold a raffle ticket at our golf outing, right? We charge $5 for an individual one. type in 5, you got a shortcut 0. And all you gotta do is, just then, take a credit card, use my American Express card, and just swipe it. Now, of course, it's gonna technology, right? Swipe failed, okay.
Please contact me.
Yeah, I do have wireless, yeah. Come on now. It does usually work, but this is, oh, there it goes, so it says authorizing. And what's cool is you sign with your finger. So you got a signature, and it takes a snapshot what the GPS service is, so to decrease liability. So what I'll do is I'll just sign my name here. I'm not gonna sign my real name, and just click continue. Processing, this is all over the air. So you've got LTE, 4G, it's all over the air. I get 2 options for receipt. Well, actually, you can either skip the receipt, I can text it to the person, it already has my number in there because it has been in the system, or I can send it via email. It has my information saved, click send, says thanks and you're done. So this is really key because when you're at a golf outing, we're trying to sell raffle tickets, our biggest excuse in the past was, oh, do you guys take credit cards? No, we don't. Guess what? This year, my answer was yes, and they're like, uh-oh. Oh, wait, now no more excuses. In fact, this year, we brought in about an extra $1,800 in credit card transactions that would have been missed revenue that went to our scholarship fund. So this is a big thing, and the best part is, it's easy to set up. I've given you the instructions on the handout. The readers are free, the processing charges are low, and it's a home run for all clubs, whether it be 5 members, or in Chicago, over 5,000. So, and thank you, I appreciate it.